Hi guys, Dustin Slade here in Denver. I wanted to make a quick video to show you how to make an image meme or inspirational quote and use a free software. And if you've ever heard of Photoshop, Photoshop is the industry standard, and Gimp is the freebie. And so what you're going to do is go to gimp.org and you're going to download, install it. Once you do, um, you can go through, and they have a great tutorial section here where you can go through and pick on any one of these enter tutorials, and it'll go through and actually show you how to do it and walk you through step by step of it. So there's plenty of these that are really great, and there's plenty of image tutorials online as well that you can do for YouTube. So download it, get started with it, and here's what I'm going to show you. When you pull up a image, I'm going to make a image here for a Facebook pay-per-click ad, and so I'm going to choose the text tool. And the reason I like Gimp, by the way, is because it has this layers function, and your paint program that you have normally installed in Windows is an okay image editor, but it doesn't give you the option to do layers, whereas Gimp and Photoshop do, and that is a real benefit. So what you're going to do is open up an image and go to the Windows and click Dockable Dialogues and go down and choose Layers. This is going to be your Layers tool that will show you the different layers that you're messing with here. So once you have the image open, you're going to click on the text tool, and you're going to choose the color you want and everything. You can see where I chose the location. You might need to move this cursor down a little bit so that you can actually see your options here. So once I've chosen somewhere here, I'm going to go ahead and pin. I know you need more leads. And I'm going to take that to a different color here, make that a little bit more eye-popping. And if you want to change it, you got to highlight it all. And then choose the color. I'm going to choose red here. And then within here, now you've got options to change up some of it. If you want it bold, make sure you have it highlighted. And then you can click bold. You can click italic, you can click underline, strike through, all these different things. And here's your font size. So I'm going to blow it up a little bit so it's fairly big. Not too big so you can't read it off the picture. Then I'm going to choose the move tool so I can move it to where I want it. I know you need more leads. So let's spell this right. And if you want to edit it, you click on this little layers dialog and double click on here. That'll click the box to come up. And let's spell this right. Now I'm ready to mess with it. And what I'm going to do is come to my layers here. And this is one of the best things about the magic for this. You might need to blow up your dialog box here. So what I want to do is give it a little bit behind it here so it has something here. So I'm going to click on the layer and move this down a little bit into view. Go filters. Let's give it a drop shadow to the text that we just did. So we're going to click on the box to select it. This is the box that you're working with here. And you're going to choose filters, light shadow. You're going to go to drop shadow. And you're going to, another dialog box will come up behind that. You have some options to mess with it here a little bit, and the opacity and things. And so I'm going to click OK. And now it just gave me a little bit of a background behind there, and this is as a drop shadow, so it makes it pop just a little bit more. There's just a little bit more going on there. And what you might want to do is change to a different font if you want. You can come here and choose the font. You've got all kinds of different fonts within this to go through. It's kind of cool. With Gimp, you've got a lot of options there. Um, a lot of people use the impact font for making a bold kind of statement. This impact condensed is a pretty powerful one. So now that I just messed that drop shadow up, I got to redo that. I'm going to throw this layer away. I've got this layer here, and I want to blow it up just a little bit, so I'm going to blow it up. I'll make sure I'm clicked on it and blow it. I got to make sure I'm highlighted on it in this case, and then I can use bigger font here to blow it up. And you might need to use this dialogue here. I'll go up to about 30 pixels. Okay, so now I have the size that I want. I'm going to go back and I'm going to choose the filters, and I'm going to do the drop shadow one more time. And you can choose any color that you want. If you want to make it pop a little different, you've got options. Let's see what happens here. It gives it a little something behind there to make it drop. Let's do one more. Go filters, drop shadow again. And you've got tons of options in here. And let's just change it back to black. And we'll do another layer. So now it gives it just a little bit more of a pop there. And if you didn't want the green in or anything that you just did, you didn't like that, you can check and see what it looks with or without it. You didn't like that green, okay, well, get rid of that layer. And you can keep playing around with it, mess with it. I'll do one more drop shadow here. And if I do double black, it makes it pop a little bit better. It makes it have a little bit more behind the picture. Now if you want to move that around, you click this chain little thing here and choose the layers that you want to move with it. Now all three of those will move together when you want to move your text, so if you want to just position it correctly. And it's looking just a little teeny bit dark in here, so I'm going to do one more, and we'll go filters, drop shadow, light shadow, drop shadow. Let's change it to white and see what happens with a white or gray. So now I have just a little bit of something that pops, kind of matches with the background. And in this case, I think I'm done. I might want to mess with this a little bit more, but in this case, you know, if you want to put an inspirational quote or whatever you want to do, now you're going to save it. So when you save, you have a couple options here. And one of the things that I like is that you can save it in several different formats. So what you can do is save as this .xcf extension here. This is a extension that's a specific extension. But if you look at all the different options that you have here, you've got a ton. And so you click on this select file by extension type, and you're going to be able to choose by all kinds of different extensions here. The known extensions for Gimp are .xcf. So if you want to save this for the web, for images for the web here, what you can do is just change the extension, and we're going to go Anteater leads, and we're going to go .jpg. This is a standard internet format that we use and is well known by the internet. Makes it easy. So we're going to click the JPG and we're going to go save, and we got to choose the file export. They change this around a little bit here. So what we're going to do is we're going to file export, and it's going to give us more options to choose all these different photo options here. That's where it is. So you can choose this JPEG, JPG. That is a common format. And so I'm going to put in my pictures, store it somewhere where I know where it is. And I'm going to choose the JPG format. I like that one. It works well for me. Anteater .jpg. Anteater needs leads .jpg. And I'm going to go ahead and export it. It's going to ask me what kind of quality. I'm going to put the quality all the way up. You can change that if you want to make it easier to load. And bam, that's it. It's saved. The one nice thing I like about it is I like to save 2 files so that if I wanted to go back and edit it at all, I've got that option. So what I'll do is go back and save 2 formats. One in a format that's easy for the internet to use, and one in a .xcf file, so I can come back in the event that I didn't like this and I wanted to change it and switch it up just a little bit more. I can do that without having to start all over. So hopefully that helps. Gets you a great way to start utilizing images to market and make it easy for you to edit images. So hopefully this layers dialog will help you really advance your photo editing skills. So if you like this video and you found some value, please like it and share social medias. And if you have any more questions and like to learn how to market online, please contact me today and I'll be happy to get you some free trainings. Thanks for watching, and I look forward to your comments and questions. Take care.